So with the introduction of Season 4 Black Ops 7, a new zombie mode is out called Rogue Run, which is a roguelike zombies mode that gives plenty of rewards such as Ultra Gobblegums and calling cards. If you don't know what a roguelike is, which I don't know how the fuck you don't know, here's the quick rundown. The core idea is that every run is unique and time resets your progress completely, but each run may give you permanent upgrades, depending on how far you made it on each run, just like in Hades and Dead Cells. And at the end of the video, I will give the overall pros and cons of this mode and decide if it's worth playing. And I have made timestamps in each section of me explaining different topics of this mode, so you can refer back to in this video. Anyways, let's get right into the video. So when you load into a match, you start off with a grey pistol that has unlimited ammo, and you need to kill all the zombies in order to end the round. Once the round ends, you can choose from 3 rewards. It can either be a gun, an ammo mod, fuel upgrade, a perk, and that perk can even become eternal with another option if you had that specific perk equipped, or a max ammo. However, the guns are randomized, so when you pick a shotgun, you may not get the shotgun you want, such as a Kita, instead of an M10 Breacher. And once you progress to higher rounds, the rarity will upgrade in the gun selection, and Pack-a-Punch can also be applied to them. Once you progress through rounds, each round has a different location around one map, which would be Ashes of the Dam. Then, there's some core features in this mode that will help with each run, such as a bin that will give you random items for the cost of 30k essence. And they'll usually start off with a self-revive, if you don't have a self-revive already. Then random perks, or even pack crystals, which depending on what round you're on, the pack crystals would increase, so it would be tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. If you have max rarity on guns, Pack-a-Punch and perks, not including internal perks since it doesn't actually give you duplicate perks, it will randomly spawn power-ups like full power and max ammo every time you spend 30k essence, so make sure to keep that in mind when you reach higher rounds. There will also be mini-bosses every 5 rounds, which vary depending on which target you choose. For example, when I picked Target Lucy, it gave me a powered up Zerza to beat. When in Target Mo, I had to beat a powered up Uber Klaus. And if you pick a target game mode, there will be a final boss at round 20, which will spawn you in the arena where you fight the main boss. Once you defeat a boss, the round will end, and you would have completed a certain mission. It will give you permanent rewards such as wonder weapon, weapon upgrades, armor upgrades, or even augments, in a selection between the rounds. For the best experience in this mode, you should pick these targets in order: Target Lucy, Target Mo, Target Mal, and then Endurance. Because with Target Lucy, I got the option to pick a wonder weapon or even upgrade my weapon, which really helped when I used my zombie build for a weapon that I always wanted to use, and I can just upgrade it and then use the bin to get the pack crystals. With Target Mo, it gives you a pack crystal that you can choose in a selection, as well as augments that can really benefit runs, because there are really good augments to choose from, like Dying Wish, Equivalent Exchange, and all these above. And with Target Mal, you can pick from a 4th option, and that's basically it because there's only one permanent upgrade for Mal. The reason why I chose all the targets before you can do all targets and Endurance is because all targets doesn't give you any permanent upgrades, and Endurance doesn't give you that great of a permanent upgrade unless you reach round 20 to get their armor upgrade, which is really good, but you don't need that for targets. And to actually get to a high round, you probably need all the other permanent upgrades. With all targets, it's optional because there aren't any permanent upgrades. They're just rewards. So once you do all the targets and the Endurance, you can try out all targets and get the calling card. Now, here's some tips for all the game modes on Rogue Run. Target Lucy spawns doppelgas that act as a creeper that explodes and makes you hallucinate. However, those doppelgas are one-taps, so make sure to kill them from a distance, so you don't hallucinate. Throughout the boss fight there will be amalgam that will chase you and pull you in, so make sure to keep running away from it since you can't actually damage it, and just focus on killing Lucy. Target Mal is an amalgam that heals from zombies nearby, and it will show you this by a green light that attaches Mo to the zombie. It can also eat zombies near it, so make sure to shoot them to disrupt its healing, and make sure to shoot the glowing eyes around its body to do critical damage. Target Mo is an abomination that shoots lightning which tears through your fucking HP, so you better either have cover or have an ether shot, otherwise you're fucking cooked. He will become immune once you have accumulated enough damage to him, so you need to kill nearby zombies and use those guns to damage him and repeat the process. However, if you are in a squad and have a secondary weapon, you don't need to change weapons that frequently. With all targets, it's the same thing, but instead of being a full boss rush that you might think it is, bosses are separate. For example, Mal's on round 20, Lucy was around 30, and Mo was on round 40. In my run anyways. However, in my run with the final target was Mal, he fucking charges up a rush and hits all the perks out of you. So yeah, make sure to avoid that shit. Unlike the other modes, endurance mode is actually quite different. This is because the boss arena will be in rotation now, with powered up mini bosses spawning in normal locations other than the boss room. Also, make sure to at least get to round 20 on endurance mode, because if you do all targets before that, you're just gonna get fucking railed like my teammates like, and they literally just get one-shotted. So it's just not a fun experience at all. And I highly advise to put a zombie mod on all weapons, since there's no guarantee you'll get the weapon that you want. But you get the one weapon selection. It will be randomized, and it will be easier if I just show you.
Fuck it, you're supposed to with another, not the same fucking regular Mark 2.
With the Ether tool, it will upgrade your current weapon's rarity by 1, as well as the pack crystal by 1 tier. Now I will show you the actual gameplay of me and some randoms, defeating the 3 main stages and the final one, even though our communication isn't the best.
Ja, guck mal, ich habe keine einzige Waffe.
Völlig aus, außer die Munition geht alle.
The fuck? I mean, Boris was okay, but he had the whole family in the background though.
Oh, yeah, we're going, we've got a Panzer, lads.
What? Oh shit. Anyways, here's gameplay. You see, things are about to get confusing. Whoa! What? Oh, I'm tripped out on mine then. What the hell? Come on!
There we go.
42 minutes.
Ah, c'est une balle. Putain, c'est un...
What does Tesla Storm even do? Look how much damage I'm doing.
Bruh. Kobe!
Yes!
Ouais, bien joué. Ah, putain.
That's great. Oh, it's Mo. Oh. Why are they dropping guns? Yo. Ooh. Alright. Look at this head blown up here. Oh my god. Ow. Whoa. There we go. Oh my god, die already.
Yeah!
Okay, I got augments now. What the fuck? Oh my god, he's almost dead. My perks! Me perks! Bitch. Took my perks away. 5 kills. Now for the pros and cons of this. The pros is that it plays exactly like a roguelike should. And the mode is quite forgiving, since with the trash can, it can exchange for pack crystals at a reasonable price. It's also easy for all players to get into, since it starts at round 1 and has no rampage inducer or any time limit. So you can have a feel for the controls, especially when the nuke is an easy cop-out for every single round. So once you get a nuke, you can finish the round instantly. And when I spawned in my Velux, it gave me my zombie build instead, so I had akimbos and all the other attachments. It's also easy for players to earn permanent upgrades, since they don't need to go to a high round to unlock them. As well as it's a permanent mode, Treyarch can improve the mode over time. And it's better than other modes such as the last mode, Zombie Battle, for obvious reasons. The cons is that there's no rampage inducers, so the matches are feeling slow. Like really slow as hell. I am literally averaging 45 minutes plus every round. And there's no change in map, it's just Ashes of the Dam, so they can improve it with adding the other maps like Totenreich and Paradox Junction. For weapon upgrades, it's only 1 tier at a time, so level up a grey starter weapon will be a pain. And the flashbangs are annoying as hell every time you clear a round. Oh shit, what the fuck? And inverted flashbang settings just won't work with that shit. And I know roguelikes are repetitive, but there should be at least like an event each round. Just like in Dead Ops Arcade 4, to like change up the pace.
I got the inside line, boy.
Or even add special rounds to give additional rewards. They should also increase the wonder weapon pool and even add the Dreadful Resident, the ultra rarity weapon. Another con is, why the fuck did you remove all my augments? I have to do all this shit again. Overall, is this worth playing? Yes, because it's actually really fun. It may be slow, but if you play with people, it's actually pretty entertaining.
Pas de kaboom.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Mais non, j'ai dit pas de kaboom.
Well, depend on who you play it with. And they can definitely improve this mode over time, since it's a permanent mode. And this whole premise of a roguelike system being in COD Zombies is actually interesting. And it actually plays really well. Anyways, my next video will probably be about the new zombie map, Kawakujo. So make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified on when that happens. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace out.